Good morning, boys and girls. Today we are on page 43 of your student journal. And our objective for today is, today I will read and write numbers in word form. Okay, so our goal is today I will read and write numbers in word form. Okay, let's look at our vocabulary today because this is a new lesson. And our first vocabulary word is reminding us what a whole number is. A whole number is a counting number. And then this is our new word, word form. The way in which a number is written in words. So we have 113. So I can write 113 with words, or I could write it with numbers. When I write it with numbers, this is called standard form. It's the standard, regular, normal way to write it. But when I say write 113 with words, then it's called word form. Okay, they gave us all these words to help us. So if you're worried about spelling, you can use this as kind of your little helper sheet. So if I needed to spell 25, I could find 20, and then I could find 5. If I needed to spell 53, I could find 50 and 3. If I needed to spell 600, I could find 600. So all the words that you need to spell are right here for you, boys and girls, to help you. Okay, so I'm going to get started on my first one. And my first number is, they've given me the number 530. They asked me to show you the number 530. And they want me to write that in words. They want me to actually write it out in words. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my place value chart that I've done. I almost grabbed the wrong pen, boys and girls. I'm going to draw my place value chart. And I have my ones, my tens, and my hundreds. Okay, so what do I have here? I have 0 of those, right? 0. Okay, so I'm going to leave that one blank, and then I'm going to go look at my next one. So what do I have for my next one? I have 3 tens. 3 tens. So I can draw my 3 tens, 3 10 rods, which is 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then I have 5 hundreds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's put my bottom on here. So for this one I have nothing. For this one I have 3 tens, because 3 tens, so that's worth 10, 20, 30. And for this one, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. So it's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Okay, so now that I made my place value chart and I drew my base 10 blocks, I'm just going to write these individually. So how do I say this? This is called 500. So I could use my spelling sheet to help me. 500. And then how do I say this? 30. And then how do I say this? 0. But I wouldn't say that. If it's just a 0, I'm going to leave it blank. So this number is 530. That's how I would say that number. Okay, let's look at a different one. So on this one, boys and girls, they gave it to me in word form. They wrote it in word form. They wrote 321. So they already put it in word form. They want me to write this in standard form. So this one's a little bit trickier because it's already in word form. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to still kind of draw my place value chart. with my ones, tens, and hundreds. Now this time I'm going to look a little bit backwards though, because I'm going to read this. What do I see first? I see 300. Do we all see that? 300. So 300, and what does 300 look like? It looks like 3 of those to get 300, right? And then I see the next word is 20. So 20 means how many 10 rods do I have? If this is worth 20, how many 10 rods do I need to get 20? 1, 2. And then I just see 1. So how many 1 units do I need? Just 1. So they gave it to me in word form. I have it kind of in expanded form here if I was to add my plus signs or addition signs. But what do I have? They want me to write it now in standard form. So how many hundreds do I have? 3. How many tens do I have? 2. And how many ones do I have? 1. So my answer is 321. Okay, let's try some of these together, boys and girls. We're on page 44 together today, page 44. And let's look at our first one. Our first one says, write the number in word form and model with base 10 blocks. Okay, so they gave it to us in standard form, and they want us to write it in words. Let's first draw our place value chart. Okay, let's draw our place value chart. Okay, and what do we have? We have 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 5 10 rods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have 6 hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, boys and girls, remember you always can pause the video to get caught up. Okay, how much is this worth? What's the value? Well, if these are each worth 1, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, these are each worth 10 because they're 10 rods. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So that's worth 50. And these are worth hundreds. So I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. Okay, to put this in word form, boys and girls, I'm just going to write each of these separate. So how do I say this? I say 600, so let's write that. 600. Okay, what do I say this is called? 50. And what is this called? 8. I'm going to put a dash there, 8. So this is called 658. That's how I write it in word form. Okay, boys and girls, let's look at this next one. This one's a little different because they gave it to us in word form. They gave it to us in word form. So let's start though by drawing our place value chart. We're not going to worry about these model 1 and model 2 right now. So we have ones, tens, and hundreds. Okay, so let's look at what they tell us here. What do I see? I see 200. They're telling me I have 2 hundreds. So I have 1, 2 hundreds. Which 2 hundreds looks like that's how much it's worth, but I only have 2 of them. Okay, then my next word says 70. 70. So if I had 70 in the tens, how many would I need? 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I had to make 7 of these. And then how many do I have here? Nothing. My number ended. So 270, there's nothing else. So we could put a 0 there. Okay, so boys and girls, I have 2 hundreds, I have 7 tens, and I have 0 ones. So the way that I write this number in a standard form is 270, 270. That's how I would write that. Okay, boys and girls, your teacher is going to have you try a few more on your own. Have a good day.